Greetings, salutations, welcome, and good morning. My name is Michael. I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer, and welcome to Pathfinder 2nd Edition, Curse of the Crimson Throne, featuring these wonderful people here, my Patreons, who have come and joined me on this lovely day to play some role-playing games. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everyone. How are you all doing?
Fantastic.
Going all right.
Yay!
Really great.
That is awesome to hear. Now, for those of you who haven't joined us before, we are playing through a module of the Pathfinder 1st Edition adventure, Curse of the Crimson Throne. However, we are modifying it to use the new and updated rules for Pathfinder 2nd Edition. While my players are, of course, going to be embarking on this adventure, they're going there with you, our lovely audience, who is able to influence, manipulate, or otherwise change the course of history as we play. Actually, sorry, I've just noticed something as well. Now, something that is happening over the next few weeks is we are raising funds for a new computer rig for the Dead Aussie Gamer channel. This is because, as some of you have noticed, there have been some inconsistencies in the stream due to no fault of my own, other than the computer is very old and is telling me I'm old, please put me out to pasture. So we're, you can see down the bottom there, we have a little new computer fund that we're working towards. We are currently at $170, which is freaking amazing. So thank you so much to everyone who has donated and helped us out. It really does mean a lot. I know the price tag is quite large, and it's, you know, living in Australia, it's one of those things. But we also have an added extra thing for people who help us with that fundraiser, and that is when we hit the $200 mark, we are going to level up our lovely players from Curse of the Crimson Throne. If we get to $1,500, we're going to level them up to level 14 for their fight with Strahd. And if we get to the full 3,000 by Wednesday, well, Tuesday, depending on where in the world you are, we are going to level up the whole table from start to finish to level 20, and we're going to boost Strahd to level 20, and we're going to burn the whole castle to the ground. So that's more or less what we're going to do. So thank you in advance for all this sort of stuff. Where do we begin? Let's start with none other than our lovely audience members and the sponsors that you guys can thank for our lovely shows. We, of course, have a bunch of different sponsors here on the channel that we love to promote. Things that obviously help us look cool and do awesome stuff. Starting with none other than Hero Forge, wonderful artworks you can see here. There it is, look at that. Sirenscape for the wonderful sounds you will hear over the course of today's session, which I should share with my players so they can enjoy it as well. I mean, I should, I guess. Let me try this. Here we go. Beautiful. All right. And, of course, Fantasy Grounds for our virtual tabletop of choice. Now, next up, of course, we want to thank my Patreons for coming and joining us. And, guys, let's start today with you guys telling us a little bit about the characters that you are going to be playing today's session with. Starting with none other than our wonderful friend Twiff, playing the role of Padrig. Hello!
Hello! I am off mute. I am playing Padrig Perdita, a gunslinger who had been framed by Gadrin Lamb. We took care of him. That got him kicked out of his family. That got him kicked out of school where he's studying to be a wizard. He's turned his arcane talents into essentially magic bullets. And it's been a while since we played, so he has no idea what's going on and is hoping for a recap. And is also staring really concernedly at all those little purple dots under Dag.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. And of course we've actually had a few extra donations come in just then, which will go into the mix. So Nix and our dear friend Grizz, thank you so much for your generosity, guys. I'm blown away. That's freaking so awesome of the both of you. Tell us how you'd like to spend your gains, and I will apply them as soon as I can. Yes, there is going to be a level up now for the Curse of Strahd team. You guys will level up too sometime soon, but you know, the Curse of Strahd team are fighting Strahd. So I mean, yeah. Holly, played by the wonderful and incredible Malakisa, the infamous Malakisa. I feel like at this point.
Infamous, really? Is that what I am now?
Infamous, yeah, I think so.
Okay, that seems fair. I'll go with that.
Hi, everybody. I play Holly, who is a fairy rogue who has recently come into the mortal plane, and it is not at all what she expected from all of the books that she has read. So she is still maintaining her very optimistic nature and learning things on the way. She's very curious. She is still with her wonderful husky Penny, who she loves very dearly and is very protective of. And we're looking forward to seeing the shenanigans that's going to be happening with the fallout from some of her curiosity.
Absolutely. And hopefully the fallout will not be too dramatic. I mean, what's a little plague between a city of people currently in panic? Next up, of course, playing the role of the investigator Quinn is another equally infamous character. This is none other than Ire Janasi. Welcome in.
Hey, Michael, how are you? I'm playing Quinn. She is an investigator. She's a native to the city and at first drawn in by the kidnapping of her friend's child on the search of Gadrin Lamb. She has since been sort of captivated by her compatriots and drawn in by the Queen's plight into seeing what's going on with the city. And she's watching in amazement as her friend and party member Holly touches everything in the arcane shop.
Indeed, indeed. And, hopefully the look before you leap attitude will help you guys out in today's session. Unfortunately, our dear friend Chad is unavailable for today, but, of course, plays the role of Fido, our android ranger. They are currently off and away, but we wish them speedy recovery, and we hope that they will return as soon as they can. Next up is, of course, however, Rykon, our dear friend, playing the role of Dante, the Kitsune Druid.
Hello. As Daga says, a Kitsune Druid, local to Korvosa, originally brought towards with the group on a friend that was died from being overdosed on a drug, and got caught up in quite a few other things that have been happening with the guards and the underworld, as it is.
Yep, indeed. Trying to bring down the various drug addicts, and now you're trying to help out the guards. Bring an end to the anarchy and chaos that grips the poor city of Korvosa, along with your compatriots. All right. Now, without any further ado, there is one last thing that you guys get to do, and I did flash it on screen before, but I will flash it one more time. Ta-da! You guys, in our audience, are the important piece of this glorious stream. You guys can influence the course of our adventures as we play. Starting, of course, with channel points, which you earn through simply watching the channel. You can influence the course of the game, add encounters, give insight, create encounters. I said that already. Other things, all the cool things over there in the channel points. Or if you feel like, you can not only put towards the computer fund, and you can also help support the channel with a variety of different donations. For $5, you can grant a hero point to a player of your choice, or a jinx point to me, which will be used to stave off death, petition for random wild and wacky things, or roll with an advantage on things. For $10, I will go through my deck of plot twists, pick up 3 cards, and with those 3 cards, I will implement one of them of your choice immediately to the scenario. For $20, we will give someone the coveted Nat 20, because why not? Nat 20s are freaking awesome, and we love them, and you should have them, because why roll a Nat 20 when you can just have one? Sorry, I'm just sharing this. Guys, if we are having trouble with Twitch, please be sure to go and check out this. There we go. Boom. Done. Yes, please go check us out there. But always type chat in here, because, it's just easier for me. And then, of course, last but not leastly, for $50, you can create a magic item that the players will be able to use, or provide a boss buff. We already have a few hero points that have gone out here. So a hero point to Dante, Padraig, and Holly, as well as a magic item for our group. Now, Grizz, you can choose to create a homebrew item if you like, or you can leave it up to me, or you can find an item from Pathfinder 2nd Edition that is magic and petition to throw that one in there. It is up to you as to how you want to handle it. If you wish to, please take a look at the Archives of Nethes. They do have a nice comprehensive list of magic items as well. All right. Katian, pretty good. Bought the Player's Handbook today. Very shiny. Nice. It is a hefty read, but I will tell you this: while the learning curve is quite steep, it is very worthwhile to go on that journey and learn Pathfinder 2nd Edition. All right. I think we're done. I think we're at the end. So, without any further ado, let us begin. All right. Our journey continues in the city of Korvosa. In recent times, the king, beloved by many, has died. Smokestacks rose into the air, signaling the end of the age of the previous ruler of Korvosa. The city flung itself into anarchy. The sounds of roaring, raging, rampaging, looting and pillaging tore through the entire city that night. A group of unassuming heroes, brought together by fate and the whims of a mysterious ghost by the name of Zirala, managed to work together and not only save many people in the town, but also return a very important keepsake to the Queen. This keepsake was a symbol of times being hard, but there always being a sliver of hope. Queen Iliosa has taken very, very dear notice of our heroes, Padraig, Holly, Quinn, Fido, and Dante, and have asked that you enter and join as members of the Korvosan Guard, and continue your fine work protecting the city. Well, after dealing with the likes of cannibalistic ex-guardsmen and the various rumors that seem to be floating around about Chelish nobles trying to get their sticky fingers on the desperate and the weak here, our heroes have begun to earn a bit of a reputation and a name for themselves. You guys had a group name. What was it again? Does anyone remember?
Night Watch.
The Night Watch.
No, we decided not Night Watch, Night, because that was Game of Thrones. It was Night something else.
No,
Night
we decided Night Watch.
We can discuss this later at length. But
Yeah.
the Night Somethings. The Night Somethings name became synonymous in the town with hope.
Something night.
Yeah, something night. Yes, became
Night
synonymous in
court.
the city with hope and with those who offer salvation. Now, our current mission. Our heroes are currently trying to gain information about the going-ons in Old Korvosa of a very, very, I guess, sus noble. This individual's name is... Here we go. Alright. So, this individual's name is... Sorry, I had my notes. My notes have closed because I had them open previously. There we go. Let's try that. Nope, it's not that one. It is this one here.
Ampry was his last name, I think.
Yes.
Darvain
Yes.
Ampry.
Yes, that is.
I don't know. My notes say Darvain something Ampre,
Aha.
so I don't know what the middle was.
Yes, his name is Ampre. I think it's over here. Yes, there we go. Yes, a Chelish ambassador. His name is. Yes, his name is indeed Governor Ampre, who has been buying out old buildings in Korvosa for the last few months. He has spent much of his resources, wealth, and time making sure that the people that have been, I guess, I wouldn't say harangued, but the people who had been the most desperate are the ones who have lost the most of their belongings, their rewards, and the like. Now, as we look at our heroes making their way, they found out that a man runs the kind of like a large deck ship of sin, vice, and misery. This ship is known as Eel's End. Here, people who go there are kind of prone to the kind of whims of most, and Governor Ampre has been seen multiple times going to this place. Our heroes decided that they were going to speak with a man by the name of... Here we go. A man by the name of... Devago. Devago Bavasi. The person also nicknamed the Spider King. In order to try and see if you can curry favor and find a way for you guys to... don't think I don't see what you're doing. I'm trying to get through the recap. Trying to convince Devargo to let loose any information that they have regarding the governor and what they might be doing in the city at this time. To help you with this, Devargo has a friend, a woman whose husband had been unfortunately dismembered in town, and had managed to lose her husband's head in the legal process. It was currently being held as evidence, and the group thankfully managed to procure the head and return it to her. The group now has solidified themselves, guys. The group has solidified themselves in what their actions have been. The woman has gone and announced to the Spider King the names of those who have helped them, and that is where we pick up, as our heroes have made a quick stop off for some supplies at a strange but mysterious apothecary, where Holly has contracted some form of curse or disease. And that is now where we're at, where we're currently in the midst of this apothecary curse. This person who's doing curses and stuff. Anyway, guys, what the hell? What the actual hell? Guys, thank you so much. Holy hell! I don't even know where to begin. Let's talk about this. All right. So first of all, thank you so much to the massive list of donations that have just piled in from Ire Janasi and everyone else. I can't even see the freaking things. That is so generous and so amazing. We've raised $840 towards the computer fund. Thank you, guys, so much. I mean, technically you guys do get all the rewards, so I mean, everyone can, I mean, we that's what, 8 magic items or 8 boss buffs, just saying, putting that up there. Guys, and the hype train that is currently just cracked through level 4, McBluff, Petiola, Ire Janasi, Odd Bandicoot, guys, Viren Rock, geez, you guys are so generous and so freaking... I can't even. Okay. Guys, you're so awesome. For those of you who have just gotten a gifted sub and the like, please enjoy all of your new animated emotes. For those of you who have decided to try and break me before I start a stream, congratulations. Yeah, freaking This is where to go for me. How do I even process that amount of money? I don't like. It's like what? Okay, hold on. So we were at 170. So at 170 to 840, which is 660, which means that is technically 30, 40, no 30. Yeah. Okay. So that means you guys are entitled to exactly. You are entitled to 13 magic items, potentially. So, I guess...
If they were in a magic item shop.
You are in a magic item shop.
Cursed.
You are in a magic item shop.
They're going to be curses. They're not
Okay.
going to be magically good.
All right. So here's my give up. Here's my give up for that. Grizz still has a magic item to claim as well for the group. So we're going to claim that. What I'm going to offer you is I'm going to offer each of you, because there are 4 of you here right now, I will offer you 3 magic items, 1 magic item each, plus the one that Grizz offers. And then at the cost of 10 magic items, I will provide you with a relic. A relic is a priceless magic item. I will need some time to have a look and find an appropriate one. But relics are kind of in the categories of like time manipulation magic, unique items from named characters within the realm of Pathfinder and stuff like that. If that is something all of you are happy with, that is how we'll go about that. Otherwise, you can go for the 14 magic items if you'd like. What is your call?
No, I think relic. Don't you guys?
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
Relic sounds like a good
Relic.
thing here.
Yeah, relic is
Definitely
good.
relic. We're all in for the relic. Relicus.
All right, cool. Grizz is making a custom magic item, so there's that as well. So when Grizz, once you're done with that, just send it through to me. I'll tweak and make some adjustments, but as long as you give me the vibe of what you're going with, that's perfectly fine. And then what we'll do is when we get the opportunity, we're going to say that you guys have purchased or acquired these 3 magic items as well, including the one that Grizz makes. So there we go. That's how we're going to handle it. For now, however, we are going to push on with the story as we accrue and gather all of those things. But thank you again so much for your kindness and your generosity. This puts us a very, very short jump away from a fully level 14 battle against Curse of Strahd. We are like right there now, which is freaking amazing. So thank you. All right. Let us begin. Viren Rock. Okay, we got one plot twist from Viren Rock as we leap into this. All right, Viren Rock. I swear, 90% of today's stream is just like dealing with freaking donations, guys.
I mean, not a bad thing, but yeah.
It's not a bad thing.
No,
Actually,
I mean,
honestly, it is very heartwarming because, like I said, for me, I love streaming. I want to keep streaming, and it does bug me that sometimes like. When the stream doesn't start up, I kind of get to that point where I'm like, will I be able to stream today? And I don't wanna have to get to every single stream where I'm doing that, and I would just I wanna have confidence in my gear. All right, here we go. Your 3 plot twist cards for today, Viren, are Not Black and White, The Point of No Return, and Away with Words. You may pick and choose which of those 3 you would like, and then we will apply that to the game. Aw, thank you so much, B-Town. Yay. Can you get items with bits? Yeah. Bits will also count, but you do need to get my attention with the bits, because they don't process the same way. Woo! Complete level 5 hype train! Thank you so much, everyone, for the 8 gifted subs and 3,240 bits. Mwah! You guys are wonderful. All right. It says level 5 on my thing, but yeah, it's level 4. Care to explain the cards first? Okay, so Away with Words will involve using diplomacy or words in order to try and solve an issue. The Point of No Return means that likely there is no turning back or undoing what is to be done. And Not Black and White would be that something that we perceive as one thing may in fact be something else. So those would be those 3 plot twist cards. As for how they show up and when they show up, they will show up as soon as possible. Okay. While we are waiting for that. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay. Okay, cool. Alright. I just got Grizzle's item as well. Okay.
As long as the enemy doesn't get it again.
As long as the enemy doesn't start with it, no. Okay. Alright, very well. Got that one as well. Okay. Now, currently our heroes find themselves in the magic shop. You have managed to run your purchases and the like. Holly has definitely touched a few things, which is fine. And as you head back out into the streets, your next port of call is to decide how to approach Eel's End. The night is slowly starting to creep in, as it were. You've managed to speak to the woman and find out that Devago has been informed of your assistance, and the assassins that were sent after you, the tattooed orcs, have been called off. How do you guys wish to approach Devago?
You said it's getting towards the evening now.
It is getting towards the evening. It's probably about 4:30 p.m.
Okay. Well,
Still a tad early, but not too early.
I mean, we eventually need to talk to this guy, so I suppose that we can head back to Eel's End and see if we can get an audience with him.
Well, the lady say she would talk to him on our behalf. Has she had a chance to do that yet? Don't we want to wait for her to do that first?
No, that's a good thing. And we could stop off at her place first and see if she's managed to talk to him.
She has. Well, you did already, and she said that she had talked to them already.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
So we have the introduction, so we don't need to lie our ways in. So it seems like it should be easy to walk in. So let's do that.
Unless anyone's got any better ideas.
I don't know, says Quinn, whether or not I have any better ideas, but not to trot out anything too hackneyed. But is anyone else getting that whole "welcome to my parlor," said the spider to the fly, vibe here? Anyone? Just me?
Vibe where?
Well, I don't think that you're the only one who's very suspicious of it. I think we should go assuming that it's not necessarily going to be on the up and up. I mean, we are going to try and talk to a crime lord.
Mm-hmm.
We should probably go in expecting the worst, not that things are going to go swimmingly.
Well, I mean, we're not trying to screw him over specifically, so I don't think he's necessarily going to be annoyed with us. And as long as he's not annoyed with us, I don't think we should suspect anything terrible is going to happen. He doesn't have to be annoyed with us.
I don't think he needs a reason.
I mean,
think we probably should expect things to be terrible.
I mean,
when dealing with someone like this.
Did we do him a favor when we killed Lamb?
Not 100% certain, because Lamb was an instrument.
And he doesn't know that we did that, and we haven't told him. So hopefully it's not. No,
but it might have been
a good thing.
It might have been a good thing. But it might not.
Generally, I think they prefer it more when you take care of people who are higher up in the chain than they are, instead of lower down and working for them, as these things go.
Mm-hmm.
You give them an opportunity to move up and gain more power. That's a favor done.
Yeah.
They didn't have to take someone out. You take out one of the people working for them, well, you're messing with their business. So I think we should just avoid the subject of Gage and Lamb altogether. As far as
Yeah.
I know, he's not aware that we took care of him. We haven't told him. We didn't tell Madame Sibel. As far as she knows, we just did her a favor and got her husband's head back. Now, I think the only thing in regards to that we have to be concerned with is we saw her slap him. So while we did her a favor, did we do it in a way that pissed him off?
I don't know, but she mentioned us, so we obviously have to mention her. Because I think if we go in lying and he knows we're lying, it's going to end badly.
I think I agree with that. I mean, we're honestly just looking for information from him. And we're happy to pay for it.
I think this should just go down as a business transaction, and I think we'll be fine. Because
I mean,
just because it's crime doesn't mean it's not business.
Right. We do have a substantial sum that has been lent to us for the purpose of acquiring information. So I think if we go in with, hey, we're looking to procure information from you. We wanted to, approach it on a friendly note by doing a favor for someone who needed a favor done. But we have business to discuss.
And are you going to take the lead in negotiations?
Oh, I don't know if I'm the right person to do that.
I can do it.
I don't know if you're the right person to do that. Actually, I think you're the wrong person to do that.
I just want to say, whoever takes the lead in negotiations needs to understand that it is a negotiation. So we do not start out by offering a large quantity of money right out the gate for the information. I feel like lowballing around 250 gold to start with is the better option. I know we have a lot more than that, but I don't think we should offer a lot more than that. But I also don't think he's going to tell us how much he wants first. So we're going to have to make the first offer, which puts us in the weaker negotiating position. So we should figure out whoever's taking lead we should decide as a group what the first offer is going to be and how we go from there. I'm not saying we don't go to 1,000. I'm just saying we do not start at like 750.
Well, I agree. We don't start with a highball, but we also want to be careful about lowballing to an insulting degree. So would we have a sense of how much this sort of information might be worth?
Make a perception check as you attempt to, try to understand. Oh no, a society check as you try to understand the value of this information.
Society check. That was terrible.
Can anyone roll on that?
That might, you can ask.
Can I check too, Michael?
Can I do?
Yeah, everyone can. Yeah, sorry.
Not too surprising.
All right. With a 22 and a 20, the both of you know that information like this is kind of akin to political espionage. The money involved can be quite up there as far as as far as most things go. I would say that it would probably go in the vein of, let's see, I would say
What if we were prepared to offer letters of favor?
50
To the crime lord?
I didn't say we would deliver them.
Let's not annoy anybody else
So
yet.
here is what you would know. To make an offering of 50 silver will give you a +1 on your check. So every 50 silver that you offer. That's roughly what it'd be worth. You'd think that the information itself is probably worth about 200 gold. Like, just as a straight off to pay it without, if just paying for that from anyone else would be about 200 gold.
Okay.
So worth about 200, so offer about 150 to start.
I don't see no particular reason not to.
Yeah, I mean,
I'd actually start lower, but it's all a question of style.
If you're worried about offending him, we don't have to go super low, but I also don't feel like we should offer full value right out the gate either.
I
mean,
agree, but
yeah.
I'm kind of an asshole and I've got a reputation for it. Because
I also think
Go on.
it might be nice to go into a situation and have someone not hate us at the end of it. Just throwing it
I
out
don't know that I particularly care what he thinks of me. I don't have a high opinion of him.
It's just
I mostly just don't want to lose any more fingers.
Fair.
That's my concern here.
Fair.
I mean, this is
Okay, I haven't lost any digits. I will defer to you in this.
I mean, you've got more knowledge in dealing with
No,
this sort
but
of
you-
people.
I have more digits too.
Right. I'm just saying, it's not that I don't want to piss him off because I care about his opinion. We've already met some of the people working for him, and it went in our favor, but it was definitely
Barely.
rough. Yeah. So I think we need to keep an eye on. Let's skate
All
the
right.
line between
Here's the thing, though.
positioning and staying alive.
Yeah, but positioning has two T's.
useful
Yes.
contacts for later on. Just think about the possibility for useful contacts later on, is all I'm saying.
Uh-huh.
With a disapproving look, Quinn and the others begin to make their way towards Eel's End. Discussing, of course, who is going to be the spokesperson for the group, you arrive on the edges of the bustling dockyard.
Adric's going to put Quinn forth as probably the best person to negotiate, given her experience dealing with these people.
Okay, maybe, but you have to understand that I am hired to search out these people and to discover the worst in all people, and I am never disappointed. I always find it. Everybody has it. I am jaded and I am a jerk. Do you really think I'm the best person to be your spokesperson?
All right. Well, Dante, what do we think? Do we want jaded and jerk, or do we want over-enthusiastic and entirely too optimistic?
I want better thieving contacts.
I think that's the least of our concerns right here.
Kind of crowd, a jerk might not be a bad idea.
All right.
I mean, unless you think that if you're concerned that they're going to dismiss you out of hand because they know you.
No, I think they'll take me seriously, especially because, to be candid, this would be the first time I would have approached anyone in this situation in a negotiation or a conciliatory way. I mean, I seek information, but I'm kind of not gentle.
So you're offering money instead of your knuckles.
Yeah.
That might work.
It might be attention getting.
I did get you into the bar the first time. I'm just saying.
I'm not that hard up for a drink. It was Patty.
I was pretty hard up for a drink.
Patty's always hard up for a drink.
All right. At this point, en route, a familiar face spots you from further up ahead. Dante, you are carrying with you what looks to be a couple of small bundles with you. Now, both Fido and Dante were on a mission earlier on. Do we remember what that mission was?
I do not know because I wasn't here for that one.
Absolutely
they were separate.
not.
No, they went off and they were separate for.
They were looking up information on the orcs, right?
I gotta yes, on the tattooed orcs. Hold on, let me open my Word document. But yes, I think it was the tattooed orcs.
Yes.
Good.
All right.
Good fairy.
So, Fido and Dante had looked into the tattooed orcs and found out that they were indeed working for Devargo. However, as mysteriously as they were set upon your group, they also mysteriously disappeared. Along the way, Dante and Fido went on their own quest and adventure, and as it were, and managed to find a couple of artifacts in Zalara's house. Zalara, of course, being the ghost of the Varisian woman who had hired you to deal with Gadrin Lamb and the like. Dante, you were provided with two of the following. The first was a large sword. This long sword was etched with the symbol of lightning traveling along its blade. It was known as Stormblade. And to activate it, according to Zalara, one would need to repeat the key phrase for friends lost. The second was a Harrow Deck. And these are the two things that you have on you as the others find you.
Actually, I have a bag of holding. I actually would probably be able to just, probably not the long sword, but the Harrow Deck I could at least put in there.
Absolutely.
And even though I'm not a religious type at all, I fall to my knees and I pray to the god Deus Ex Machina.
Dante, this is you. You've just arrived.
Yeah.
Hey, Dante, what'd you find?
Managed to get a long sword and a Harrow Deck.
A Harrow Deck and a long sword. Show me. Are they pretty?
He'll show the longsword since it's easier to show since it's longsword.
Are they pretty?
I don't know past that description that he gave.
well, let's wave it about and see if it does anything special.
Do any of us actually use a long sword?
All right, who wishes to wield it?
Dante can technically not wield it because it's metal.
Oh, that's right.
Is that still a thing?
Yes, druids can still no longer hold metals.
I mean, in Pathfinder 2nd Edition.
Yes.
It is for our friend, at least, but whether it's actually still a thing, I don't
It is part of their anathema thing.
Anathema. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, okay. All right. So, wielding the weapon, you begin to swing it around. Do you say the magic words?
There are words.
You need to speak friends lost.
What? What? What do you need?
Friends lost.
Four
Friends.
friends lost.
Four friends lost. Ooh.
Now, what's that do?
Oh, so you're actually saying it while you swing it?
Oh shit.
I have no idea because didn't tell me what it did. Just that
Well, but if he says it while he's swinging it, what happens?
Well, it depends on if he does that or not. If he doesn't do that, then you have no idea.
Dante wouldn't be. He would let someone else do it.
Ah. You look like a fox.
I'm willing to bet the longsword is larger than Holly is.
So at this
you
point, we
can-
just know it's a longsword. Has he identified that it is a magic weapon or anything? Or did he
Looking
just
at it,
bring us the sword.
likely it's got a command word. Likely it is a magic weapon.
All right. Well, I know I don't have
You're gonna
identified,
snatch it
but
from him and go, "For lost friends." Come on, do it.
well, I was
Says
gonna.
That's what you're supposed to do. Give it a try.
I was going to
I'll
use
duck.
I was going to use detect magic on it just to make sure that it was magical because it was a sword.
We could just all take
looking-
cover and you.
Yeah, looking at the
Alright.
sword, it is indeed magical.
All right.
You know what? If you're not gonna do it,
I'm not very good with a sword. I have guns, so I
mean, Holly
don't
can
know who
try.
wants
Oh.
to use it.
you lose a few fingers, and
Just
then.
I mean, I know the basics.
All right,
But
This is a very
All right,
bizarre,
Holly, you can do it. You can do
bizarre
it.
situation in the middle of the street. By the way, just
It really is.
well, as long as it doesn't attract any fire-breathing rats, we should be good. Knock on wood.
We've got. All right, Holly, you're me. Draw straws.
How long is the longsword? Like how big is it?
It is a longsword size, which is exactly something I know off the top of my head because I am proficient with.
4.5 cubits.
A
I
longsword
don't know about Pathfinder,
size
but
is roughly
100 to
100. It's 120.
centimeters.
It's 120 centimeters.
I'm American.
39 to 51 inches.
So
Hold on.
not quite 5 feet.
47 inches.
All right, so not quite 4 feet.
Yeah, I think that thing's taller than I am. So Holly's no.
You're not even going to touch it.
Nope, it's too big for
I'll
me.
touch it.
What a shame.
God damn it.
Yeah, it's
Dante,
3'9"
can I
inches.
have a closer look at that?
Yeah,
right ahead.
certainly can.
All right, and I raise it above my head and I say something about the legend of Greystoke. I don't know. What was I supposed to say, Dante? For lost friends?
Or friends lost.
Oh, for friends? Okay,
All right.
so I raise it above my head and I say, for friends lost.
Okay, real quick, right before she does that, Holly is going to back off with Penny and kind of keep an eye on the street because she remembers the last time we were screwing around on the street and not paying attention. So she's going to be
Oh, no,
paying.
I'm paying
to what's going
attention.
on.
yeah.
All right. As
We're
you,
not
With her,
taking,
with
like,
her
an
daggers
hour.
out.
all right. As you
Quinn-
as you say
Quinn has
that.
turned into She-Ra.
Yeah, okay, sure, fine.
All right. As you say that, lightning begins to coalesce in the hilt of the sword.
Does it hurt?
I haven't finished yet.
Okay, sorry.
It travels along the length of the metal sword, through the various veins of the lightning that you can see throughout it. The blade itself now gives off a bright blue glow, and you could hear the sounds of thunder clapping in the sky above you, though there isn't a single cloud in the sky per se. Only you can hear this thunder as you hold the blade, yeah, it sort of crashes down around you. You kind of feel, as you swing the sword, this kind of almost, what the hell is the word? Petrichor. You can sort of have that smell of petrichor in the air as you bring the blade down to the sound of thunder.
That is a word I had never heard before.
Oh no, petrichor is amazing. Petrichor and ozone, though, I would think. Do I notice whether or not other people are reacting to what I perceive to be the environmental factors? Are they all just milling around and shopping as if nothing is going on?
Environmental factors? No. The fact that you are now swinging a glowing sword in the middle of the street.
I'm holding it. I have not swung it yet.
That's true. That's true. But they are kind of like looking at you like, is she going to start swinging that sword in a second?
No, I'm just gonna like vibrate as if in a passion of my own, and then say to Dante, "Can I keep this?" Dante, please.
I see no problem. It's not like I can use it myself.
It's amazing. I don't know if you no. It's just amazing.
It's
Thank you.
really pretty.
It's electrical.
All right. I'm just going to add this.
Come on.
Really pretty.
Stormblade. All right. I will just sort out this real quick. But carry on.
I can't.
Are you good?
She's laughing too hard.
I'm super sorry. Yes, no, this is amazing. I've just got this incredible like Thor type weapon. I'm
It's just missing the returning property.
I'm great. Sorry.
All right. I have added Stormblade into your character sheet. There you go. Done.
Thank you.
You are welcome. Well, thank you to Grizzles for the magic item.
I am Thor. Thoria. I don't know. I'm something.
All right. Now, I'm also going to point out that your artifact is also with Dante, which he's just shoved into his bag of holding, but it's up to you to when you figure that out.
Oh, yeah. Like,
wait, do we perceive a glow, or is there
Well,
like
not if he's just
Dante,
shoved it in the bag of holding, you can't see it or perceive it.
Dante
What else have you got there, Dante?
He would have stuffed it like as we were leaving because it would have made it easier to carry it along with the sword. But he would have taken it out and then showed it to Patrick because he can't figure it out.
Yo, Patrick, this item, because you still have Detect Magic, has a massive, massive signature of magic coming off it.
It's like just radiantly glowing. So what type of magic am I detecting from this?
Everything.
Oh, no.
Everything.
What the?
Wow.
Also, hi, Merchant
yeah.
Mischief. Welcome in. Come on in. Take a seat. Our group is just discovering some magic items en route to go and talk to an evil crime lord. Welcome in. I hope your stream went well. All right. So yes, the deck of cards that you hold in front of you seems to be exuding a powerful magic unlike any you've ever seen before.
And this was this the Harrow deck?
It is a Harrow deck, yes.
Yes.
So, I've seen these decks like these before, and occasionally you come across a magical one, but I have not seen anything like this before. I don't know what this is. This is like every school, every form of magic that I know of is in here. This is amazing. I think we really need to kind of maybe have someone who's got a little more knowledge than I do tell us exactly what this thing is. As far as my knowledge of magical items and things go, I'm going to assume that I think that this is probably extremely powerful and potentially very dangerous if we don't know how to use it.
That is an assumption one can make.
Sounds like
can I discern anything else from it besides that it's magical?
Not from just looking at it.
Okay, so no like markings or anything that kind of clues me into what it might do.
Nope. As far as you can tell, it is in a small, like, kind of Harrow box. And when you open up the box, you can see that there are indeed 52 cards inside.
I'm gonna draw one.
Very well.
Just to take a look at it and see what it is.
Holly's gonna walk over and be kind of right at your shoulder, looking.
All right. Let us draw a card then. Here we go. I'm going to... This is actually a Harrow deck. So I'm going to get Patrick to tell me when to stop.
All right, stop.
Okay. And then I want you to give me a number between 1 and 5 just to mill off the top before I draw.
3.
1, 2, 3 off the top. All right. This is the Forge. As soon as you draw this card, all right, you must pick one weapon or armor in your possession.
Okay. I will pick my armor.
Okay, this is going to be uncomfortable, but let's make this happen. All right. Armor.
Embrace the pain.
What armor do you have? You've got leather armor.
I have leather armor.
All right. So with your leather armor, all of a sudden, a burning fire enwraps itself around you. As this,
ouch!
As this happens, your armor transforms into padded armor. So literally the fire. So yeah, the fire burns and ignites, and your armor, your leather armor, starts to sort of slaw away from you, and you are now in padded armor, like almost that which a rogue would wear. That has now been applied to your character sheet as your armor has been reforged into something less valuable. The card vaporizes.
Okay. Well, that went well. Let's be careful with this deck.
Really cool.
Dante.
I don't.
Yeah, no, not really cool.
I don't see that. Oh, it was cool, but I'm glad it didn't happen
for you. Yeah. Yeah, Dante. Maybe let's put this back in the bag and take it back out when we find someone who can kind of tell us what it actually is.
All right. Well, now that you've actually seen its powers in action, you can make an Arcana check.
Okay.
If anyone would like to.
I would definitely like to do that.
I am not going to bother.
I'm gonna re-roll that natural one.
All right, we're gonna burn a hero point and re-roll that nat 1.
Wait, should I?
That's better. That's a 29.
Very nice. All right, Holly, you've not heard of this thing before. Padrig and Quinn, you both have kind of heard rumors of an object or a mysterious artifact that shows up not very often, known as the Deck of Many Things. It is often depicted as a standard playing card deck that mysteriously appears in many portions of the world. There is, of course, rumors of an infamous Harrow Deck that follows the same magical prowess. In addition, there is something extra known, because you guys got a critical hit on this, and that is, in the Harrow Deck of Many Things, all the cards, every one you draw, will have a different effect. However, there is one deck, unique, that when you look at it face up without drawing it, you will only ever count 52 cards. If you turn it face down, you will always count 53 cards. This is the deck that will have what's known as the Birdcage, a rare card that, if drawn, will imprison the person that draws it forever.
What the actual? No.
As in,
Okay.
as in, inescapably, you are drawn into another realm.
Never ever.
So this is actually worse than a usual deck of many things.
By one card, yeah.
By one card, yeah. This is a potentially extremely powerful and incredibly... I've heard of things like this, and you can get something amazing from it, or, you can summon a god to kill you. Let's put this back in the bag.
You could get something amazing from it?
You can get something amazing from it, or you can summon a god to kill you. Generally, when you draw from this, it's a bad thing. I just caught on fire.
Just once.
No.
Once.
It has ruined solitaire forever.
Just once. One time.
No.
Dante is going to open the bag of holding for Patrick
Yeah,
to
put
just
it
drop it
back in
in.
the bag.
One time. Just once. Pretty please.
You just saw, Ali,
You know
you
what?
just saw what happened to me. That was a mild thing.
It was a
let her
mild thing.
draw. Let her draw.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. She's confident. Look at her.
Just once. One time. Only one.
I'm gonna take 20 paces back and
This
say,
is like a gambling
I'm
addiction.
tremendously curious.
It could be amazing. And
It
really
could
helpful.
be.
And really helpful.
Or
It-
you
it
could
might
break
be.
the world.
I'm gonna duck.
I really want to see it. Just once. I want to try it.
Dante, can you just toss the deck at her?
You know what? Let's find out. I drew from it.
I want to point out it's not a bomb. You can just hand it to people.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I'm gonna. You know what? If Holly wants to draw a card, Holly can draw a card.
All right, Holly, you are handed the deck, and as you do so, I will get you to tell me when. Now, by the way, I'm going to be telling you right now that this is going to be my mystery card.
Oh, goody.
Birdcage card?
Yeah, it's going to be basically the Birdcage card, which I'm putting on a fake back. So it's got a fake back. So if I pull out that card, that's going to be the...
Can I do it face up to where I don't get the birdcage?
No.
Oh.
Because then you can't draw from it.
It's not a game of chance, right?
We'll see what happens.
All
I'll have
right.
to try it.
Say when?
When?
All right, give me a number of cards to mill from the top.
5.
All right, your card that you draw is the Empty Throne.
Oh,
Not the birdcage.
All right.
no, but it sounds bad.
Let's have a look. The empty throne. Holly, an owl slowly floats down and appears next to you. It has
have a
a parchment attached to it.
I reach up and put my hand towards the owl gently to, like, when you reach out to an animal you don't know to see if it's going to bite at you.
It does not. It just seems to, like, kind of just sort of ruffle its feathers. It's kind of like picking at the, sort of picking at its feathers and plucking out, like, loose ones.
I scratch its chest
It sort of preens a little bit.
and I go to take the parchment.
Alright. You take the parchment. It is written in a seal of the people of the fairy kingdoms.
Oh God, it's from Mom and Dad. I open it up.
Coming home for dinner.
You
No.
receive a notice that your mother and father have met with a tragic end. However, you are now the inheritor of the title of Lady Holly of the Everglen, and you now have acquired a written right that can be claimed at the Bank of Abadar for 1,500 silver pieces.
They're dead. Did the deck kill them?
The letter seems to imply that they were in a carriage accident, which theoretically, if that were to happen, the odds of the notice getting to you, it would be like 1 in a million. You know what I mean? Like in the span of you drawing to here, it would be unlikely. They would have had to have died beforehand.
Holly's gonna be very, very quiet and just walk over to Penny and put the letter in Penny's little side saddlebag and just not say anything.
Why is it that when Holly wants to have a little bit of fun, like dark stuff tends to like
Yeah, Patrick's gonna
like I know what I'm gonna
take
do. I'm gonna
the
pull from this
back,
deck of your parents are dead.
and
Oh.
let's put the deck back in the bag. I think
Yep.
we need to be careful with this. Whether it's coincidental or not, I'm not even going to make a guess at that. But these things are powerful.
Agreed.
That was the empty throne. All right. Still standing in the middle of the road.
Yeah,
let's continue.
On the bright
Make our
side,
way.
Holly is now loaded.
I mean, yeah, you're not wrong.
All right. Okay. You make your way
But at
and
what
finally
cost?
return to Eel's End. There, you can see that standing at the front is a very familiar face. It is none other than the Bandicoot. All right. Back so soon?
Well, we were a little early last time. We were hoping to be able to conduct some business this time.
Well, you've chosen a great time for it. Everything's popping and jumping. You can hear the sounds of merriment coming from nearby. You can even hear the sounds of, like, the tavern walla sort of stretching out over this place. He says, go on, get in there and, gamble and drink and celebrate till your heart's out.
It's not exactly the business we were looking for. We were hoping to have a conversation that might be mutually beneficial between ourselves and the King of Spiders.
I want to see the King of Spiders, do we? Well,
And we'll...
I can take you to see him, but you're gonna have to leave your weapons behind.
Well, you know... That's,
No, are you kidding me? I'm joking. No, of course not. Jeez. Oh, leave your weapons
so I didn't have to
behind.
hide this one, huh?
Yeah, he laughs and leads you in. He says, "Yeah, weapons wouldn't help you." And he walks over to the larger of the ships. As you arrive, you find yourself on the swaying decks of the Eel End. Nope, that's not where I want to be. Yeah, it's just here. It's fine. All right. As you approach, you can see seated on a large chair, talking down to what looks to be a group of guards, is this individual here. A man by the name of Devago. He sees you entering and gestures for the guards to kind of take a hike. He looks to you and he says, okay, what voice do I want to give this guy? Alright, I got one. He goes, Well. I must say I'm a little surprised. I expected you a lot sooner. Come, enter my throne, for I am the Spider King. And you are honored guests here. Fetch a drink for my guests. And you watch as a couple of these guards, big burly dudes, grab a kind of like a small like pitcher of like ale and some glasses and pours them out for you guys. Come, there's much to celebrate. You and your kind have done me and mine a dear favor. And surely a good favor deserves a just reward.
I will take the drink gladly.
Holly's gonna sit down and completely ignore the drink and just pet Penny and not look at anything in the room.
Cuddle the dog.
Quinn will say, "Do you have any clear liquor?"
I see that this one knows their stuff. He nods, and a person comes out with like a small shot glass of crystal clear liquid.
Thank you. He shoots it back and gives him a straight stare, eye to eye. I appreciate it.
Dante?
Dante will take it because it would be rude not to. He knows at least that much. But he'll like sip at it.
All right. As you do so, he sort of seems to gesture and sort of play with what looks to be a steel bird cage. It hangs next to his throne from the ceiling, and you can see that inside of it is what looks to be a drake of some kind. He seems to poke and prod at it, this miserable creature that sort of finds itself in very tight confinement. He says, now, I'm sure that the better instinct of me would like to believe in the goodness of all creatures, great and small. But we both know that's not what you're after. I want to know why a group of Korvosan guards see fit to meddle in my affairs.
Really? Korvosan guards? Is that what you think?
He gestures again, and you can see that two of the thugs bring in a battered and beaten guardsman. He is tied to a chair, blood pouring from his nose, and a black eye. Well, that depends. Is this man lying to me?
You need not have abused him this way. Yes, we cooperate with those who give us the information we need. But does this make us guards? I don't think so. This merely makes us opportunists.
Mostly we cooperate with people who give us money.
That too.
He turns to you and looks, and then gestures for the guards to take the guy away. He is kind of pulled back off the chair. You recognize him as one of the two guards that's usually on the front gate when you come through.
There is no reason for this man to suffer.
Of course there is.
Why?
Because I,
Are you
the
so
sovereign of
petty
this
and
ship, have claimed it necessary.
Are you so petty and small that you must seek this death to make yourself feel better?
Ooh, make an intimidate check.
I will. God damn it. I'll probably fail, but I'll do it. Wait. No, I did do it. Hold on.
Oh, natural 20! Alright, I like that. Okay, so that is a 27 in total.
Dang.
He begins to laugh deeply from inside of his gut. He says, I like this one. She has guts. Not like the rest of you tottering swine.
I assume he's talking to his people, not
Oh
the
yeah,
rest
yeah,
of
he's
us.
talking. Yeah, no, he's talking to
Yeah.
his guys. You know, his
Does not take offense.
Yeah, he's yelling. He's yelling
Not
at
you.
his yes men. Yeah,
Good,
he's
it's good, it's good.
yeah, he's basically going like, yes, she's got guts. You know, okay. Well, woman with guts. Realizing you haven't announced your name yet. What is it that the King of Spiders can offer you?
Well, King of Spiders, I'm rather hoping that we can offer each other mutual intelligence. I need your support. I need your blessing and imprimatur and some information. And in return, I will offer you what I might be able to gather, given my inroads to areas that your folk don't necessarily have access to. Do you accept it?
He thinks on your offer, realizing that that you're. I mean, I presume you're offering to be a spy here.
That is what I am offering.
He says, A spy could be quite lucrative, but it depends on how much value you would be.
I have, I believe, a significant reputation for integrity within the city. I am born of Korvosa. I have lived of Korvosa. I have served of Korvosa. I don't know how much more integrity you can possibly buy.
Well, I'm not looking for integrity.
Of course you're not. Just
And you
the
haven't named
appearance of
your
it.
and you haven't named your price either.
It depends on the ask. It's a sliding scale.
You're here to ask him for something. He doesn't want anything of you.
That's true.
It's like,
But yeah,
are you looking for a job?
maybe. What do I want again?
You want to know
Information on.
you want blackmailable material on Governor Ampre.
Ampre. Thank you. That was the name I was
You're welcome.
completely blanking upon. All right. I am willing to trade upon my well-earned reputation within the city. And it pains me to say as much, but I am willing to trade upon it for information that you might be able to supply me on Governor Ampre.
Governor
Are
Ampre.
Are you willing to deal?
Willing? Yes. Everything for a price. The governor has definitely spent more than his fair share of time here, and I may have something that would be useful to you.
Is that so?
But I couldn't let it go for anything.
Well then, what is it that you desire?
Money.
Of course it is, but what is it that you desire? How much?
Let's say the ballpark of 1,500 silver pieces.
You think
which-
very
sorry,
highly.
Sorry, which by the way is like 10% of what Holly just made.
I know, but I'm trying to like play it off.
You can.
Well, I can try.
You can, absolutely, 100%.
You think very highly of your influence.
Yes.
So just so he said 1,500, so that's 150 gold.
Yes,
Right.
that is 150 gold.
That's a fairly large ballpark.
It's like
I was thinking maybe
bigger than Boston, smaller than Chicago.
surely, 1,000 silver would cover that sort of information.
I was thinking 750, given my imprimatur.
You guys may make a diplomacy check to try and convince him otherwise.
I will.
Also remembering that you can, that the bribe itself will also make a difference here. All right, a 19.
Is that the best we got?
Unfortunately, that is not going to be enough.
Ah,
He says,
But will this next one be enough?
what?
he says, I can see the weight of your words, but words are cheap. And my pocket... Oh, divine intervention from Rykon. You get a reroll on your diplomacy check.
Really?
If you
damn it,
want it,
like,
if you want
yeah,
to,
no,
save it.
yeah, you think I'm gonna get better? Is that what it is? Oh, the
I mean, you
pressure
rolled
now.
12. You could roll better.
That's true.
No,
That's true.
wait, I don't know what I got. Did I get anything? No, it didn't seem to.
No,
All right,
that one did.
God damn it!
Oh,
That's okay. You'll still
Oh.
stick with the you'll stick with the higher, which is the 19. All right.
Bring on the floor now.
He says,
Please.
he says, talk is cheap.
Ah,
I need you to prove to me that you're capable. And I might have work for you that you can use to lower this price. He takes out what looks to be a knife from his boot and slides it across the room. He says, you will play knivesies.
knivesies.
Oh yes, it's quite
Please
the game
explain.
here. And my men will bet on you, and I will bet as well, and hopefully...
Wait. Are they betting on me?
Oh, well, yeah, it depends.
Quinn?
It depends on who your challenger is.
All right, we'll discuss amongst ourselves. But what is the nature of the game?
Well, two people stand atop a wooden table. Their right hands are bound to their side with boiled leather straps, belt pouches fitted to your waist, and a dagger stuck in the table between you. The game begins after a count of 10, during which time we place bets, and the game begins when you begin to struggle to gain the coins from your opponent. This can result in either you grabbing coins from the table below you, grabbing the belt
Ollie?
pouch, or grabbing the knife and, well, understanding why the game is called Knivesies.
Holly, my great winged friend, you are, I feel, the best champion for a game like this. Not only are your reflexes superb, but your drive for the purse is compared to no one I've ever known. I think you must be our champion.
Holly looks up and has tears running down her face and walks over to Quinn. And she's going to kind of tap Quinn on the shoulder to let her know that this is sort of like a fake thing going on. But she's just sobbing and just,
No,
I'm-
seriously, you are the best person for this job.
I will do it for you, but this is not a really good time for me right now.
Oh God, she's sentimental. I picked the wrong time.
All right. Insight bonus. Actually, you know what? This actually works quite well.
Yes.
We are going to be playing both our plot twist card from Viren Rock,
Fiddlesticks.
as well as our insight bonus. So the Viren Rock plot twist card was not black and white.
DCRA duty.
At this point in time, Holly, an owl flies into the room.
Because why not?
Holly immediately starts sobbing. Immediately. No, I
Oh, wait.
no. No more owls.
I'm gonna die.
No more owls. Does it have parchment?
It does have a parchment on it.
She kind of reaches up and takes the parchment. She does not pet the owl this time.
That's a bit rude. All right. Poor owl.
The owl.
Poor owl.
It's just doing its job. Come on.
I know, right? All right. The owl says, sorry, not the owl says, but the letter says, please disregard the previous letter. It was sent in miscommunication. What was supposed to be said was that your parents are on a vacation and they're leaving you a sum of money in order to take care of their affairs while they are gone. Sorry, sorry, we didn't hear them on their way out. Signed at the very, very bottom, Puck. P-U-C-K.
We just devastated your whole world. So sorry. Continue on. But ta-ta.
Oh, someone's getting
Our
fired.
bad.
Puck is also known as the quarter phase trickster. He does stuff like this because he is a jerk.
'Cause he's Puck.
Okay, well,
I'm not saying this is why I left. However, was a very good reason for me to leave. What's the stupid game again?
A few moments later, Holly and Quinn, you are both on a table. Your right arms are lashed to your side. A knife is placed between you, and coins are placed into your purse. Your objective is to try and have as many coins in your purse as possible, and the person with the most wins. All right.
Oh, Jesus.
Quinn versus Holly.
Can I not play one of his guards?
Mother Mary Teresa, this was only a fantasy, I swear. Oh.
Can I not play one of his guards?
Nope.
I had a better plan.
Hey,
with guards.
so I'm gonna lean over and punch Holly directly.
Well, you haven't
in the
started
jaw.
yet.
All right,
Just
fine, I'll wait.
wham! It's like, whoa, I said count of 10. Jeez. And Holly's
I
like,
have
why?
to play fair.
Yes, I'm just setting up.
Jeez.
I'm just
No,
setting up.
I don't want to play fair. That's not me at all.
All right, I'm starting up a prediction. Here we go. Starting prediction.
A prediction.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh my
Who
God, are you
will
taking a
Chat,
wait, no?
chat,
Are you
please.
seriously taking a chat bet?
What?
Nick Bluff. Like you guys know, Petiola. You come on, man. I've supported you.
I'm actually torn because I'm not sure.
All right. Here we go.
Icon, dude, man.
All right,
Your
15
magic
minutes.
Item, it's all me.
All right. 15 minutes on the clock. Who's gonna win this game of knivesies? All right. Keeping in mind the game ends when
It's
someone
like Mumblebee
drops.
Peg. Somebody
When someone
drops. Wait, so what am do I roll an attack against Holly?
Like, do we alternate or how does?
Well, we're going into
Yes.
initiative.
Jesus.
Okay.
I don't want I refuse.
Well, you can. Then Holly can stab you. Okay, here we go. Rolling
That's
initiative.
Fine. Holly can stab me.
Bam.
Fine.
All right.
Boom.
All right. Quinn and then Holly. So that is
I'm gonna
the order.
lower
All right.
my
So
heart rate.
okay. So currently the odds are. Let's see what the odds are.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I'm
okay.
sure the odds
Why
are
are
for
the answers
Holly
yes
because
and no?
she's evil.
Okay. So there is a
She's
there is
evil
a
kitty.
so there is a 4-to-1 odds on Holly winning.
Ah, you know what? Fine. Fuck you. That's it. God damn it. You guys. All right. I'm sorry. Clear the room because this is a scorched earth policy. If
All right.
you think that's it? No. Back up, babies.
they
Back up.
They've pulled out this massive table and they've put a bunch of the gold that they've bet onto the table. Patrick and Dante, it is 4-to-1 odds.
All
You
right,
can
so,
place bets
like-
if you guys want.
Yeah, no, so he totally knows how to push my buttons and he's just done it and it's gonna work because fuck this shit.
Dante's not going to bet.
Dante wants to live.
Yeah, Dante.
No, it's more along
You're
the
my
line.
friend, Dante. I love you. Don't
Dante
do
doesn't
this.
fully
You
care
let-
about money.
Fair. Patrick?
Patrick's gonna put his money on Quinn.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
How much money are you putting on Quinn?
How much do I have? Let's see. I'll put 2 silver in.
All right.
Oh, but wait.
All right. You guys can bet on yourselves as well if Holly and Quinn want to bet.
No, I already did that.
Holly? No.
No, I
All
got
right.
money. I'm good.
All right.
No, wait.
Yep.
Did you not receive my bet?
I didn't receive a bet. Oh,
I'm confused by the bet actually because my option.
what the actual hell?
Exactly. I'm such an asshole. Aren't I?
Hell, ire. I don't even know what to do with that. God damn it. All right. Okay. I got this.
Yeah, no, but this is what happens when
I don't know
you
what happened.
put your gameplay to a public vote. You're like fucking screwed. Yeah.
Well,
I'm very confused.
I mean, my pants are down. Thank you, Ire Janasi, for bringing us on the new computer fund to $1,400. We're now $60 away from a level 14 fight with our Curse of
Oh my
Shoanti.
God, Holly is dead. What will I do? I can help her.
All right. Ironically, due to this thing that's happening.
Yeah, I'm not gonna kill her.
No. Well, it's not a fight to the death, mind you, right?
Thank God, because I actually really like her.
But what is gonna happen is most of them are going to bet on Quinn. Because of that, the odds after the first few minutes shift to 11-1 odds on Quinn winning.
Oh, wouldn't it be fun if Holly won now?
All right. Now,
or
in
a draw happens.
all right. Now, in addition, that is enough for another artifact, which I already had one in mind, which gets put onto the table. So if
Is it a cool
I'm gonna roll,
fairy artifact?
I'm gonna roll randomly, and I'm gonna say that is the person who needs to win in order to acquire the artifact, or you can beat up the guy who wins. I mean, it's up to you. All right.
Fine,
So there we go.
whatever.
Okay, so
Depends
I'm
on what
okay.
it is.
All right, so I have written that down. So this artifact, this one here, because I found 2 and I was actually torn between them. Okay, so this artifact is actually going to be of quite interest to you. It is the Philosopher's Extractor. Now these guys have been using this as a basically just to produce endless beer. But what it actually is it's a jug that has the ability to turn water into any alchemical substance. So you can turn it into alchemical fire. You can turn it into wine. You can turn it into,
Gold.
something liquid. It has to be liquid. And something that's liquid at room
gold.
temperature. Yeah, liquid
I
at
was
room
about to
temperature.
say.
So yes, you can actually create potions. So if you actually place a potion in it, the Philosopher's Extractor will then remember that potion, and you can turn water into that potion, including healing potions.
So I can have like the Thunder Sword and the alchemical power.
So anyone want to?
Well, I mean, this is more of this
poison
isn't something
somebody?
that one person really can wield, but yeah, basically.
Yeah, right. Or I could give it to Holly.
Well, it depends on who wins,
Because-
because you got to win it.
I know. So how do I win this?
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
How does the winning work?
She's
That's
like
what
a
this-
little.
okay.
She's like a little feathered, winged thing that I
Okay.
can bat about. Right.
all right. So here's the goal. As I mentioned, knife in the middle of the
Yes.
table, coins on the table, and empty pouches on your hip. Whoever has the most coins in their pouch when either one or both of you are knocked to the ground, off the table, or fall unconscious, wins. So those are the three things: knocking to the ground, knocking onto the table, or falling unconscious. The other thing is you also have to have the most amount of coins in your pouch, which you can take an action.
I have a lot.
Yeah, sorry.
I haven't spent as much as she has.
No, you both have empty pouches. You have to grab the coins from the table.
Oh, you stinker!
All right. Well, Quinn, you are up first. Let's get some action music going, shall we?
You're having a girl fight for points, man.
Look, you chose Holly. I'm just saying.
No, I did not
Penny
choose
Ola.
Holly.
Thank you.
Totally... cheap.
Oh, you both are getting that 20.
So cheap. No, that's fine. That's fine. What you want? What do I do?
All right. So it depends on what you want to do. Do you want to
Yeah.
try and go to grab some money? Do you want to grab the knife? Do you want to attack Holly? What do you want to do?
I want to rip the wings off her back.
Jesus.
Yeah, well, you wanted a girl fight. You've got a girl fight.
I
What do you
didn't
want
throw
me
her
to
in here.
do?
You did.
I did not.
Jesus.
You did.
most certainly did not.
I said pick your challenger,
Wow.
and you picked Holly.
I thought you said
Wait.
pick our champion. Not
Yeah,
I
no.
feel like I said challenger.
He picked me as the champion.
No.
All right, guys in chat, what
Yeah.
did you say?
All right, we'll check the
I
VODs
think
later. We'll check the VODs
Yeah,
later.
I think
Either I'll be right or I'll get called out.
It doesn't really matter. You are pitting us against each other. So
I am.
have your fun. I'm not gonna weaken myself. Obviously,
Let's take it.
her greatest advantage is her wings. I'm gonna go for them. What do you want me to do?
Okay, so let's make this I'm gonna make this a athletics check as you
Yeah.
try to. I wouldn't say break her wings, but you're trying to.
I don't want to.
It's
hurt
like giving
her.
someone a Charlie horse.
I really don't.
That would
want
be
her.
the equivalent.
I like her.
All right, Holly, I
Yeah,
need an
it's not
opposed
that
athletics
great.
check from you.
Okay.
She's gonna kick my ass because she rolls better than I do.
A little bit.
A little bit. All right, so
A little
Holly.
bit.
So Holly, as your arm is strapped together, you watch as Quinn kind of pulls you in and tries to hit you in the wings, but you manage to flutter out of the way and avoid the attack. Quinn, you've got 2 more actions. What do you want to do?
I'm going to sit down.
Gonna sit down?
Yes, I am.
All right, you sit on the
I
table.
choose not to play.
Okay.
Yeah.
There is booing coming from the people around you.
Of course there is, because they want blood and circus.
Yes,
I'm
which is
gonna
what you're
look at
paying.
Holly.
Which is also
Yeah,
what you're
no,
paying for the
I-
blackmail material.
Yeah, but I'm looking at Holly. And I'm going to sit down on the table.
All right. Holly, we then go to
Go
you.
ahead. Take your shot. I
Sorry,
can take
Quinn.
it.
I'm
No,
already
I can.
really
no.
emotionally raw right now.
Yeah. I can take it, bitch. Give it to me.
Oh,
For
God.
my first action, I'm gonna grab a couple coins and stick them
Yeah.
in my pouch.
All right, roll a
Because you
d10
need
for
a
me.
little extra weight.
All right, you add 4 coins to your pouch.
For my second action,
Yep.
I am going to cross my left hand over to Quinn's right shoulder and do like the Scarlett Johansson Black Widow move and flip around her back and get my left leg wrapped around her neck and
You're
go
such a poser.
and drop her all the way down to the table
All right.
and
Uh,
basically get a chokehold
I
on
want a
her with my
3-point
legs.
landing.
Are you resisting this at all, Quinn?
Absolutely. She's such a poser.
All right, both of you make me athletics checks.
Is that not acrobatics? I feel like that's acrobatics.
No, I think it's athletics.
Good question. Let me have a look. So
Because, like, she wants it to be
Acrobatics
acrobatics.
would be able to be done opposingly, but not against somebody.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'd
so
say
I
if
can
I'd
do
say if I
acrobatics to oppose.
so acrobatics for me is always about balance more than anything else. And yeah, I'd say that you are trying to throw her off balance. However,
Oh, look.
throwing her off balance would involve your strength more than your dexterity. Does that make sense? Because you're forcing her movement.
Right, so I can use acrobatics to save.
No.
but
You're
she
both
can't.
using athletics.
Okay.
Ah,
I mean, look, if you both agree to it, I'll happily let you both use acrobatics.
whatever. It doesn't matter. It's freaking. Actually, acrobatics is a point better, so fuck it.
Sure. Okay. In which case, yes, you can use acrobatics.
Fine. Go ahead, baby.
Oh, it is a tough battle, but all of a sudden, you watch as sorry, I just saw the name of the person who just followed. That's freaking funny. As as Holly
The little
flips up
fluttery bitch just manages to scrape a win.
and throws Quinn to
Can
the
I
ground.
kick her in the little fucking thorax? The little,
I guess
butterfly abdomen?
make a melee attack against Holly as
Would
she
that be
flips you.
strength or what?
Yeah. Go with this strength attack. Here we go.
Ew.
The funnier thing about this is Dad could just ruin everything if he wanted to.
He really could.
Of course he could. Yeah, no, that's bullshit. Wait a minute. No, that I can't. No, that's not right. I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh, okay, hold on. Do you have a melee attack like an unarmed strike?
Yeah, okay. Hold on. Yeah, I got
Yeah,
it.
go with that. Your
That
target
is
number is
really-
19.
1 second. I don't like her. She's trying to show me up. It's terrible.
I'm just trying to get us winning.
Bullshit, man. I was going easy on you. And you fucking went all in. No, that ain't right, baby.
I wasn't doing anything that would have hurt you at all, and it looked really
Bullshit.
cool. Like, it was
I don't
perfect.
care. I don't care. You have to be the baby at every christening, the bride at every wedding, and the corpse at every
What in the world's going
and I
on?
am sick of it, chick.
I feel like Quinn is working out some stuff.
I'm all right.
Patrick's looking at it's like, are you okay? We good?
No.
All right, what do we get for
It's
the
all
attack?
good.
No, I'm looking for the.
Oh, okay, let me have a look.
I don't like this.
All right. Okay,
Actions.
use your
Fist. All right, here
yeah,
we go.
fist. Yep, there it is. Yep. 19. That'll do it.
Oh man.
All right, roll
Sweet,
your damage.
baby. I'm gonna.
It's a D4 bludgeoning.
I get it. I don't want to kill her. It says non-lethal.
Yeah, it won't kill her. All right, so 3
Three.
points of non-lethal damage to Holly's gut as Holly, you
It's
flip
not
over.
that big a
You
deal,
flip
but-
over Quinn's head and you drag her to the table. She hits the table, and then there's a couple of cheers, a couple of people tearing up bits of paper, and then suddenly this boot kind of kicks you in the middle of your chest as Quinn hits you. At this point, a couple of the guards are like, "Break it up! It's over!" As they then cut you guys loose.
Come on, it's a girl fight. It's what everyone wants to see.
You see one of the guards go, hey, listen. A fight's a fight. Genders don't come into it, okay? This is 40.
Of course not.
This is
Of
42.
course not.
This is
And I pack
4222. We are a very progressive group of thugs. Okay?
I pat him on the shoulder. Right. And I give him a big wide wink. I get you.
You give her a big wide wink.
Whatever.
All right. As this happens, let's see. So that's going to increase your diplomacy by 5. Okay, make another diplomacy check as the King of Spiders collects his winnings. Also, by the way, because Holly won, you do get the artifact.
What?
More specifically, Patrick gets the artifact. Because he was the only person who bet.
All right.
Ooh, all right.
Oh my goodness.
So that is with a 5. Okay, hold on. I need to calculate stuff. So that's with a. So you've
You
got a
wanna
10
use your hero point.
plus 5. Oh, you want
You
to?
know what?
Did you want to use your hero point?
Fair point. That was a 3 on the roll.
You both. Also, you and Holly both do have nat 20s.
Yeah, but I'm not talking to him, so.
It's true.
Please, she's beneath contempt. I don't need to bother.
So was that a hero point? Yay or nay?
Yay or nay is nay.
Nay. Okay. Cool. So 10.
Absolutely nay. I'm not
15.
spending it on that. Like, you assess the value, right? And then you decide whether or not to spend. No.
15. He made 207.
Went through all that, and you're gonna not use the.
15,
Okay.
16,
Well,
17.
you didn't.
Because I'm not the one talking to him.
I'm not.
17. Okay. Plus an extra 5 is 23. Where are you at? Okay.
I don't.
Sorry, I had to do a lot of calculations there, but your current adjusted value is. You would
Yeah.
need to pay 800 silver. Is what he would ask for.
Is that so?
Yep. After what he had earned from your quote-unquote fight, which wasn't that much. And Patrick, by the way, you
Expect
also
so.
gain 8 silver from the pot. Plus the...
Woohoo.
plus the... plus the actual jar, the alchemical jar, which I will give to you in a moment.
Well, I'm disappointed. I won't lie. We have a lot of access that you don't.
Wait, I have roleplay for this. Hold on.
Uh-huh.
All right. Okay, hold on. He says. Sorry, I've got too much stuff open. There we go. There. All right. He says, "You presume to know a lot about what I have and what I don't have. What I have is I have an empire here that I have graciously continued to run for many years. What I have is the information that you require. And what I don't have is precisely 800 silver, which is what I would get giving this information to the noble governor himself, just to keep this information private."
Mm. Well, that was awfully informative. Right there, wasn't it?
What was?
What you said.
That I was selling the blackmailed material to the governor, so he wouldn't be blackmailed. Oh, so that he couldn't be blackmailed with it?
Right.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So Patrick will sidebar with his companions. I think we can probably do 80 gold. It's a lot lower than we were expecting to come in the first place.
It's not what he wants.
Give him the money. Who cares?
That's
Just
what he
give
wants.
him the money.
Oh no, he does want the money.
Yeah.
Well,
give him the
yeah,
money.
but 80?
Yeah, that's what he's 800 silver is 80 gold.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
what he
that's
wants.
gold.
Okay,
Who
fine.
cares?
Oh
Give him
no.
the-
So to clarify, originally he wanted 150. He offered to give you guys. So this is the insight bonus that Bandicoot's now giving. So originally he wanted 150 gold. He said instead of 150 gold, you guys can fight, and then I'll get to make some money off your bet, basically, and then you can pay me whatever the difference is. The difference is 800 silver, which is now 80 gold. So you've gone down from 150 to 80, which is
Because
like
we made
almost
a
half.
paltry amount during our fight. I get you.
It's not a paltry amount. I mean, like, it's like almost half.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna punch Holly just for good measure. I'm gonna just deck her. What do I roll?
You know what? I'll say that. I'll say that the gods are still keeping you two apart. Like, just for some reason or another, Quinn has just started flying off the handle at Holly.
Jeez. Like you won't even let me try to make a little extra coin?
That's not how we're making coin.
That's totally just how we made coin.
I don't think you understand how games work. You're just attacking your friend at this point, and that's kind of weird and scary. And you actually see one of the gods go up to Holly and say, "Are you okay?"
Really?
I don't know what she's doing to me, and I don't know why. It's been a really hard day.
Gosh, she's such a little
hard day.
Well, it was more okay. So to clarify, they're more surprised because you took a cheap shot when she won, and then you started going at her afterwards to try and like use her blood as currency. It's a bit out there, even for these thugs. They're just like, okay, yeah, we need to just separate.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I get it. You guys are like a little darker, even. Maybe I'm darker. I don't know.
Devargo says, so look, as amusing as this all has been, I'm a businessman. I'm after money. I'm not looking for an inn. I'm not looking for politics or any of this. I could give two craps about whether or not this Governor Ampre wants to set roots here in Korvosa. What I care about is keeping my coffers loaded. Oh, that's true. That's true. Someone did point out that Quinn has still got a natural 20 on intimidate to these guys. So these guys are genuinely afraid of Quinn.
Well,
Also, Odd Bandicoot seems to have done a insight bonus.
what?
Odd Bandicoot seems to have done an insight bonus.
Oh yes.
On them or me or what? I've lost the plot. I don't know if I'm scary or
bonuses for in
not,
general.
or just like psychotic because I was trying to like leverage the position. But I'm like gonna sit here quietly, and if I scare the shit out of them while I sit here quietly, that's cool for me.
Okay. So, yes, let's go back to the inside part. I feel like yes. Let's reconnect to what we're doing here. So you guys have come in to Devargo's lair in order to try and get the blackmailed material about Governor Ampre. During the court conversation, Quinn has offered her services, as it were, as a spy or as an informant to them, of which he's not really shown much interest. He's basically gone, I don't need spies. He says, what I do need is money. And he said, I need 150 gold from you in order to do this. Now, Quinn's pretty much brought up, like, what else can we do besides this? Of which they said, hey, listen, you can earn a little bit of extra money, and I can bring this price down through a game of Knivesies, which you played with Holly. During the course of the game with that, you've managed to save about 70, if my maths is right, about 70 gold pieces from the cost of that information. During which time, the thugs that were there have seen Quinn acting absolutely terrifying. Literally beating up a fairy, which is, they've never really seen someone beating up a fairy, so they're kind of like, holy crap, this...
She's a fairy princess. That does make a difference, doesn't it?
Yeah, it makes it even more brutal. And
I know, right? But she's really intolerable. You really have to live with her for a while.
And then at this point, they've basically gone, this is the price. This is what we're setting it as. Take it or leave it. Or at least that's where we're at present. The thugs themselves don't want to fight Quinn, because as far as they can tell, Quinn is loco and is basically willing to go cutthroat and potentially kill people who she considers friends, let alone people she doesn't know. which it comes from that nat 20 intimidate that you had earlier on. Devago, however, remains a businessman. He basically is going like, no, this is still my house and my kingdom, and I have appearances to upkeep in regards to like how to handle this. And yeah. So
I have appearances to upkeep too. So I will check you later. Have a good night. I'm out. Enjoy. Bye-bye.
And give him the money. We need the material. We're gonna give
Yeah,
him
no, I will.
You guys can give him the money, but I am strolling out the door.
I will give him the 80 gold for the information.
okay. Giving him the 80 gold, he then provides you with what looks to be a small box with a stack of letters. Oh yes, that's right. I've got to pay out the Twitch people. Here we go. Choose outcome. I will say that you guys won that one. So there we go. Because you guys have ended up with the materials, you have won the game of Knivesies. So what you were provided with is a small box filled with love letters. These love letters are correspondence between Governor Ampray and another Chelish noblewoman, a married Chelish noblewoman nonetheless. One that is directly related to the House of Thrun, the Empire. This is akin to treason and would likely end up with the execution of Governor Ampray should these letters come to light. And yes, you have this box with you on person.
All right. Let's put that box in the bag of holding too.
Alrighty.
We'll thank the King of Spiders. It's a pleasure doing business.
He says,
And
anytime, and if you wish to stretch your legs and enjoy the amenities afforded here, please feel free anytime.
keep that in mind.
Thanks for the
And
offer. I think
take-
we need a pass.
Yeah, we will take our leave.
You turn around and you walk out. He, clears off the table and the like, and you find yourself back in Eel's End. Outside, Quinn, what are you doing?
Being
So
angry.
I've started headed back to my apartment. I need a long think.
All right. So, your apartment is not too far away from Eel's End. It is still in Old Korvosa and the like. I'd
Yep.
say that Padrick, Holly, and Rykon aren't too far away. So, it's up to you guys whether or not you wish to catch up or if you wish to do something else. It's up to you guys. What do you guys wish to do?
Well, I think we need to consult on how best to be able to use this information. You know, we're looking for leverage for the governor. Now, we need to determine what he's up to in regards to buying all of this this land up and see how we can use these letters to our advantage in maybe disrupting that plan. But I think we need to kind of strategize.
Very well. All right.
With me or no? Are you following me?
Yeah, I'm going to follow you.
All right. The group stays together and goes in that direction?
Yep.
All right. Very well. Quinn, can you describe your apartment?
It's upper middle class. I've done a fairly good job of eking out a living as an investigator. It's not lavish, but it's comfortable.
Nice.
But it's a flat, and as I'm walking up the cement stairs, I turn and I confront my companions and I say, "What? I am not proud of what I have just done, but I can't tolerate what they ask." it is repugnant, and I get so angry. And I'm so sorry that I get so emotional about it, but I just don't know what I should be doing. At those moments, I don't have friends, I don't have closeness. I just want to obliterate those fountains, those geysers of horror and pain. I'm sorry.
Look,
No, I'm sorry.
Patrick's gonna reach out, comfort her as best he can. We're in a situation where none of us, I think, have really been before. And we're doing our best to get what we think we need. So I think we're all understanding in this. No harm done, no foul. We got what we needed.
Well, I think we should maybe talk to Holly about that. I'm
Well,
sorry.
It's been a really hard day for everybody, and I understand. It's okay. And I
No,
run over
it's
to
not.
him.
Yeah. And Holly, you just let me know next time you see an owl. I will shoot it for you.
I don't want you to shoot the owl. I'm just
Please
tired
don't.
of my family being assholes. I love them,
the whole.
but God.
Another owl floats down from the rooftop.
What? Are you kidding me?
Patrick shoots it.
Bang!
Jeez.
There is a flip of feathers.
Who's telling
On
you?
my doorstep. There's
Shoot
like
it.
owl
Please don't
feathers.
shoot it.
Oh, man. All right. So I'm
All
going to
right.
invite everybody in. It's not as big as the cottage that they had been staying in before, but it's slightly more modern.
It's better than the dump I live in.
It's got like, a bedroom, a study, a living room, a small privy.
As you step
And
through
it-
the threshold into this very quaint and humble apartment, one by one, passing over the various owl feathers, there is a bit of parchment that is burning in cinders from the gunpowder. You can't read out what it says on it any further, but to the audience, what the last line reads is "See you soon," signed Puck.
Really?
God damn it, Puck.
And then it
God damn it.
burns away. All right, and that is where we're going to end today's session.
It's a very Midsummer Night's Dream.
Well, I mean, Puck has
That's
always
right,
been.
Robin Goodfellow.
Oh, I
Um,
love. Yeah, I know. Puck is one of my favorite characters from Shakespearean lore. I love Puck. Because okay, so here's the thing. The card that Mally got, the Empty Throne.
Yes, you.
Well, no. It says that you inherit a fortune, right? And how and why that happens is up to me. So what I thought is rather than, the traditional inheriting, it's like, oh yeah, somebody dies and you inherit it. I thought, how cool would it be is if you accidentally inherited it because Puck framed or faked your parents' death, but then was like, ha, psych, and now you're in trouble because you now have their money. So now
you're inadvertently a con artist.
I just dying over there.
So now there are
totally
fairy
am.
debt collectors that are going to come after
Oh,
Holly
shice.
and be like, so you were transferred 150 gold. What happened to that gold?
Oh my God, can you imagine
Haven't
fairy
used yet.
accountants?
Yeah, tiny
Is there
little,
anything
tiny
Why
little
you
fairy
don't deal with
encounter.
the
like with the
Fae?
little glasses?
Before
Oh,
you leave,
nice.
goodbye, Odd Bandicoot. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, evening,
Thank
night,
you,
whatever
Odd
time it is.
Bandicoot.
Mwah. Yeah, wow. For the record, we ended the City of Mystery with like $70, and we have now cracked 480. Holy crap, guys! A huge thank you to, of
It's not
course,
my fault.
it. It's not your fault. No, it is not your fault. It is indeed everything to do with the fact that you and so many other people are just so kind and so generous. There is nothing to fault about that. The kindness that I've been shown today has been just mind blowing. Thank you so much. It has gone a tremendous way towards making sure that I can keep producing amazing content, and I cannot express enough how grateful I am for this. I will ensure that that it is going to not only go a long way, but it's also going to just allow me to keep doing the things that I do. The charity streams, the stuff with you guys, because I look forward to these sessions. I love playing role-playing games with you guys. As you guys probably notice, while I have a number of role-playing games in this space, what I run more than anything are my Patreon games with you guys, because it's you guys that are so special, and you guys that help me just feel incredibly fulfilled in this space. And I want to thank you guys so sincerely for your kindness and your generosity. And trust me, I will be talking a little bit in a while about it and all of that sort of stuff. But for now, however, I want to thank you guys and thank my players once again. Thank you to our lovely audience for joining us and for all of the donations, kind words, bits, donations, hype trains, all that stuff. We are going to go and raid now, sending the love forward as we always do. Who are we going to go and see? We are going to go and see... the Paizo guys are doing some stuff. Let's go check that out. You know what? Scarlet's doing Out of the Abyss as well. Yeah, let's go hang out with... Actually, you know what? We haven't seen Darling Creepshow in a while. Let's go hang out with Darling Creepshow. She is currently playing D&D, and we are going to go and share some love over on her channel. So do be sure to follow, do be sure to hang out, and guys, we will be back. I will be back. Maybe tomorrow on the Mercs of Mischief. I have to check that out, and I also want to say that we'll be back on Wednesday for Curse of Strahd, which now we are very, very close, and we'll likely have a big, massive level 14 Strahd battle coming up. So stay tuned for that. Thank you very much, everyone. Until we see each other next time, as always, from me to you, game hard or die trying. Bye-bye.
Bye.